Go. Today we're going to have a look at a couple of entry-level HF radios, the Alinco DX-SR8 to the left and the Icom 718 to the right. So as you can see, both these radios have got the same form factor, front-facing speaker, VFO to the right, controls on both of these radios are to the right. We've got mic to the left. I don't have the mics hooked up to these radios because I don't have antennas or dummy loads connected, so I don't want any little accidents if I accidentally push down the PTT. So I'll turn those radios on quickly so you can have a look at the screens. Both the screens are clear and bright. Obviously the Alinco's got the bigger screen, which is very easy to use. I've dimmed it down for the purpose of this video, and also the Icom is a very easy to use screen. Okay, so basically these radios have got the same features. Both radios do not have ATUs, which is automatic tuning units installed. You have to purchase, or if you've got one, use a external ATU, whether it's a manual or an electronic type. They both do the same job. Both these radios, Alinco and Icom, do have manufacturers' external antenna tuning units, so they can be purchased as well. So we'll go through the Alinco and have a quick look at that, and we'll go through the Icom and have a quick look. This is not a video about features and menus and going through all the different settings and everything like that. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there in regards to that. This is more to inform people about what I think is important in buying a HF radio as a home base as compared to buying a mobile radio, HF radio and use it as a home base. But the Alinco has probably got one feature that the Icom doesn't have, and I'll go through that shortly. So basically all the functions are the same, as you can see. They both have menus in both of these radios that are fairly easy to use. The letters and the numbers and everything, there's two different features for the menus. There's the white and then there's the orange, and the orange is used through the function settings as well. Both these radios come with all the volumes and everything to the front. Fairly easy to use. The Icom has got a couple of features that I like, which is in regards to these features here. Easy to use, easy to get to. These are the most common features you'd probably use in a HF radio. The noise blanket, compression settings, that's your menu settings there. Also the preamp, attenuator, and also the automatic or tuner button. Both those radios have provisions on the back for manufacturers' ATU units. Obviously, this is the frequency up and down, very easy to use, where the Alinco one is a little bit harder, but it's probably more menu driven as such, where you have to go through and do a couple of other things to get the frequencies that you want up or down. Okay, the Icom does come with a couple of extra features on this particular radio, which is the DSP, which is a digital signal processor, which obviously helps on receive. The Alinco doesn't have that feature. This has also got the high stability crystal oscillator in there as well. The DSP units for these Icom radios are no longer available from Icom, so you'll have to get one second hand. They're getting very hard to get and very pricey, because this DSP unit also fits the Icom 7000s and a few other radios as well. Not too sure if the Alincos have the provision for a DSP, which is a bit of a pity, but when I've used both of these radios, they're like for like. They're neck and neck when it comes to receive performance, audio out, as in TX audio. The Alincos, probably I've had a couple of better reports on the Alinco, but that's probably more of a setting I can use with compression and mic gain and everything like that. Don't forget, both of these radios are entry-level HF radios. They're not there's not very menu driven, apart from what you see here is what you get. There's no hidden features or anything like that. I'll just go through a couple of things with the radios. This is the microphone for the Icom, fairly easy. It's got an up and down feature there, and that's for that guy. So fairly heavy, the Icom mic, compression mic. And here's the one for the Alinco. As you can see, up and down feature on the top, as with both of the radios there. And also there's a locking frequency function on the Alinco microphone. As for menus, here's the menu for the Alinco. Fairly easy to read. Both sets of instructions are really easy, easy to read, easy to follow. Once you set up these radios, there's not a lot more you have to do to them. You just get on and enjoy them. Here's the 718 menu. Very easy to use instruction manual. Yeah, it goes through all the different features and everything like that. As I said, they've got memories and everything as such. Okay, so basically there's the two radios. As you can see, very well set out, very easy to use. What you see is what you get. The only added feature that the Alinco's probably got over the Icom is the fact that this is a removable head unit that you can, so you can do a remote head unit if you've got one in a car or something like that. So basically all you do is undo these two screws here. I'll just turn this guy off. Undo these two screws, like so, and the head unit comes out, like that. How easy is that? How good's that? A fair bit of weight in these. Really well made, Alinco, made in Japan, so they're not like a knockoff or anything. These are the original Alinco radios. So if you've got a mobile setup where you're limited for space on the dash or the center console or anything like that, easily mount these under the seat. When most modern cars have a fair bit of room under there. And you can mount this on the dash or something like that, and you can do that with the external mount head unit. So just have a look at it. So here's the here's the bracket for the head unit as such. Put that on there. Here's the bracket. This has never been used as far as I can tell. Hang on a minute, just put that back in its plastic bag. So that's the bracket there for the head unit. That's never been used. So that's what you mount. That clips into there. And also the lead, which is about a 5 meter lead, I think it is. So that's a separation cable. I don't think they make those anymore. I'm not too sure. I haven't had a look on the Alinco website as such. So basically, that's the two radios there. What one hasn't got, the other one has. Look, they're both worth the same amount of money, but without the DSP. Don't forget the DSP unit. Now, I think you've probably got to pay north of $200 Australian. If you can get one. You know, the DSP units also, as I said before, they fit the Icom 7000s, and there's a few other radios that the DSP fits. I think it could fit the Mark II Gs and 706s. I'm not 100% correct. If anyone can correct me, just leave a comment down there. Always willing to learn. So that's it. That's basically the two radios, the Alinco and the Icom. Both great value for money. Both do the same job. If you like the form factor of having a base radio and it's an entry level where you don't want to go and burn $2,000-3,000 on an SDR type radio that are all the rage and are the new Norman radios, these two radios, you couldn't go wrong. Both really good quality, both built in Japan. Great feature pack radios for the price, I think. And you basically can't go wrong with either of them. I will be doing a follow-up video of these once I get out of my winter hibernation mode of getting through another winter. So yeah, the weather hasn't been all that good or kind lately for me to be doing much HF external work. So I will be taking these away with me. I've got a trip up the coast in the next month or two. So both of these radios are going to come with me, and I'll do some live on-air comparisons for people to have a look. So until then, I hope you like this video. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff, and 73s, and catch you on the next one. Cheers.